Savian, hey Sean, do you think the mixed reviews have to do with Shazam underperforming, or do you think it's because the universe is going to reset so people don't care as much? So, if you have been paying attention to the box office numbers that have been trickling in for the last 24 hours for Shazam, they are bad. No way around it. I believe the first Shazam opening weekend was about 50 million. This one's tracking for low 30 million. I think the number that I saw was it was currently projected to be 57% or 47%, something like that, lower than the previous Shazam. Dramatic. Not 10% lower, 30, 40, 50% lower than the first Shazam. Right off the bat, that is alarming. Sequels normally do better. I believe this movie had a bigger budget, and comic book movies in particular, sequels tend to have a bigger opening weekend and maybe a bigger drop-off second weekend because they have a more front-loaded audience demand. This had a significant drop. But even more importantly, Black Adam came out 5-6 months back, and it debuted, I think it was 30 million higher than Shazam 2. So that's like double. And it's not like Black Adam had like an insanely good opening weekend. This is 60, 70 million. So better than the first Shazam, but not that impressive in the world of comic book movies. In Shazam 2, 30 million, something like that less. That's really, really bad, and it shows that there was just no interest. And we knew that before the movie came out. There's this infuriating thing where they decided to put a major cameo in the movie into the TV spots as well as Instagram and Twitter ads as the first thing. The ad starts, there's the face. Spoiled. Right there. It was spoiled for me. And then when you see the movie, it's not just that they spoiled a cameo. It's more important than that. It's significant how the scene is significant. And so it was just infuriating for me. Like, you spoil it, and then I see the movie and go, so no, you really spoiled something in this movie. You only do that when you're looking at tracking the numbers and you go, oh crap, people are not buying tickets for our movie. We need to do anything possible to sell more tickets. And so then they do this final week Hail Mary, and they start spoiling things to just put as many hooks out there to grab as many people as possible in hopes that they can sell some tickets. And then the numbers, of course, still weren't very good. So the question goes back to, was that because of the mixed reviews, or do you think it's because people just don't care so much because they're resetting? I think it's all of the above. I mean, it was tracking poorly before reviews started to trickle in, and that's why they spoiled the cameo, which I almost spoiled just now. So it was always tracking even before reviews came out. But some of that's the advertising always kind of felt kind of lackluster, like, okay, like more of the same. Juvenile superhero flying through buildings, punching caped people, punching caped people, as Cody Leach said. I mean, just we've seen it all before. So it just didn't sell anything distinct. And then the second trailer kind of maps out the whole plot of the movie to the extent that when I showed it to my wife, I showed her the first half, and then I told her, stop watching now. It's gonna. I know you would be mad with how much this trailer show. So that was in my household. Whenever, and we were in a theater once, and the trailer was playing. It was like, all right, as soon as he says, makes the dragon joke, cover your ears and stop watching. That literally happened because the trailer gave so much away. And so I just think there's a lot of, they had a movie that is generic. I had fun with it. I liked it. But a lot of people are just feeling that superhero fatigue. They're not as interested. The trailer looked like another generic one of these movies. Black Adam, a movie that, once again, I had fun with, but it's generic. And so it's like generic movie about person with lightning bolt on his chest, followed by generic movie with guy with lightning bolt on his chest. There's nothing new here. We've seen it before. We've seen it done better. And then the icing on top of that cake, we know that this universe is being reset. That this isn't really going anywhere. As best we can tell, they don't think this continuity is working. They don't think this is the future. And they told us that. Therefore, we look at it, okay, if you're not taking it seriously, why should I take it seriously? All right, I guess I'll agree with you and I won't watch the movie. So I think it's all of it. I think Shazam's also one that was always going to be a little bit more niche, that it appeals to people that like this idea of a kid superhero. Some people just aren't interested in that. Shazam is not Batman. Shazam is not Superman. And we've seen people had a little taste, and whether some people liked it, some people did not like it. But there's just no excitement. There was never any buzz. And it just feels like the leftovers from the era that they went, this isn't working. Let's move on. So I think it's all of that combined. Mixed reviews, desperation, terrible marketing campaign, but they're trying to market a movie that is pretty generic. People are kind of tired of superhero movies, and this is not the movie that's going to win you back. The trailers don't sell it on anything distinct or interesting. So people didn't show up.
Most of these clips are pulled from my weekly Patreon live stream. Join at any level and you can join the chat and ask all the questions you want. That's for as little as $2 per month. For $5 per month, you can get your name on my end card. For $25 per month, you can have a monthly video chat with me. Link is in the description for more details, and keep talking movies and TV too much.